right. All right. Got it. Thank you. Sir. Hey, you guys ready? Two. Oh, shoot.
Is this us right here? Boy, this looks nice. Hey, good cut.
Here we go, you got it, Abe.
Nice swing, Harlem. Uh-oh.
Where Lance is. Are we rolling? All right, guys. Looks like we're rolling. We're have a stoppage in play right now with an injury to a foul ball back at the official. So he's trying to catch his breath and get him checked out for a moment.
He got hit right in that, just above his chest pad in the neck.
That little opening.
Very small little opening. Went right under his face mask and right above his chest, a 3-inch opening.
So we are here at Spain Park, Veterans Park Complex. This is game 5 for us, pool play game 5 for the East Coast Sox. This is against the Old Liners 14U national team. Very talented squad that we'll be facing today. This is the 5th day. Everybody's kind of getting geared up and ready for those that make it onto the bracket play. Good.
Right here, Abe. Field lead off. Let's go.
So we do have Harlem Fuller, and we'll get through the lineups here in just a moment. But we have Harlem Fuller leading us off. It's a 2-2 count with nobody on, nobody out. And that's going to be ball 3, way outside. So a full count. And that's going to be ball 4 down low. Good take right there.
Yeah.
We have Jackson Moore. We're batting second.
Hey, as soon as this inning's over, I'll get us.
Hey,
You
right
have a
here.
chair.
Here we go, 2-9.
Oh, here, man.
There's a strike taken by Jackson.
Hey, let's go, Jackson. Up, kid. Okay.
There's Harlem with a little bit of a pitch out and stolen base by Harlem Fuller. Really nice job of moving there and getting into scoring position with no outs.
Right here, 2-9.
These 8 a.m. games are kind of sometimes hard. Ooh, it was a nice little pitch. Looked a little inside, but Really nice off-speed pitch there by the Old Liners pitcher, and we'll get through their lineups. We were trying to, at the last second, get everything plugged into Game Changer and get the camera set up. And that's going to be a high ball way. Do have Reese Parker that will be a shortstop on deck behind Jackson. Ooh, that's going to be low inside. Just barely missed off the plate for the good guys. Looks like we have a full count again. This will be the second batter with a full count, 3-2. Pitcher shakes off the original call, finds something he likes, comes at him. Oh, and swing and a miss on the high fastball for out number 1. So Moore is retired. It brings up Reese Parker, our shortstop today, with Christian Thompson on deck with 1 out. And there's a big swing and a miss by Reese Parker,
Hey, good count, Reese.
who's our winning pitcher in yesterday's come from behind victory. That's going to be ball 1 up high. Catcher takes a little break to go and discuss with the pitcher their strategy of attacking Parker here. And that's going to be a foul ball. Hopefully get out of play, and it does get over the fence.
All right, there you go, Reese.
Lives to see another pitch.
Stay below your hand. You go Sox.
Here we go. Battle 2-9.
Reese settles in here, and pitcher steps off to get reset. And the Sox are 4-0 in pool play after a dramatic come from behind yesterday in their pool play game over at Hoover High School. Sox dropped behind 6-0 and came back and won 7-6. Also fell behind in our third pool play game and came from behind for a win.
Attaboy.
So Reese has worked this count, taking a couple of balls there. I believe it's another full count on the batter. Be the third batter in a row with a full count. So that runs up that pitcher's count pretty high right here in the first inning. Harlem gets a lead, and then Reese lifts this ball into left center. Looks like the left fielder is camped under and calls it for the second out of the inning. It brings up Christian Thompson, be our catcher today, behind the plate.
Let's go.
We'll get that full defensive alignment once we take the field in the bottom of the half inning. Do have Costin Mahan, the first baseman, on deck, ready to hit after Christian. See if Christian can drive in Harlem from second base here. And there's an off-speed pitch that's off the plate for ball 1.
Come on, 5.
And there's a good pitch for a strike there. Another off-speed pitch that just kind of floats right into the strike zone. Batters are going to have to do a good job of recognizing that early and staying back on it to make good contact so they're not out in front. Harlem gets a lead. There's that same off-speed pitch. It's just kind of floating in. Got to be able to recognize and stay back on it. So 1-2 count here for Christian Thompson.
Come on, 5. Let's go. Here we go, Christian.
Big hole on the left side with the shortstop There's a ball. That looks like it's going to drop. It is going to drop over the second baseman's head. Racing around third, Harlan Fuller, the speed demon, will easily score from second base on the RBI single from Christian Thompson.
Hey, right here, two. Keep us rolling. Push him around.
Christian is our catcher today with 2 outs here. He often does run for himself. But today it looks like right here we have Bryant Wisdom coming on as the courtesy runner for Christian Thompson. So he can go get his gear on. That brings up Costin Mahan. There's a big swing and a miss.
Hey, let's go, two.
Costin's last at bat yesterday hit a dramatic 3-run home run to help secure the win, 7-6 for the East Coast Sox. There's a runner is moving and a swing and a miss by Costin. So Costin is quickly down 0-2, but does get the runner over to second base on the stolen base.
Here you go,
Costin looking to battle here with 2 outs, or two outs and 2 strikes. 0-2 count on the batter. Do have Land Sharpless on deck. Costin can find a way on. And there takes a high fastball out of the zone. 1-2 count with 2 outs. And there's going to be a ball off the plate, and Bryant Wisdom was running on the pitch, so he moves up 90 feet closer to home, to third base. Catcher was really holding on to that pitch, trying to frame it, trying to sell it, but it was a little off the plate. So a 2-2 count here for Costa Mahan. Base hit would drive in a run. And there's a sharp hit ground ball to third base. He does fire it across and gets the out to retire the side. East Coast Sox do score first off of the bat of Christian Thompson, single RBI, driving in Harlan Fuller from second base. So we head to the bottom half of the inning as Sam Ridley takes the mound. We'll go through our defensive alignment in just one moment. East Coast Sox 1-0. That's the next to last. No, it's fine.
There you go. Are you sure? Look, got a fan I put in front of him. He don't care about that chair.
No,
For chairs,
we're good.
it's a good man.
We're golden. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, Brad finally got him a chair he can sit down and relax in. That is a old school
This
metal chair right
old
there,
school
buddy.
metal fold-out chair.
those chairs have outlived a lot of people.
No joke. This one's in great shape.
Reminds me of old.
And I have these in shooting houses.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of old church functions with all the
yeah.
folding chairs. You have to
That's
load
right.
up for the potluck after church. Everybody bring your favorite dish, your covered dish as they call them, your covered dish.
covered
Got to be a
dish.
covered dish because an uncovered dish would be, unholy or something. I'm not sure. There's first pitch from Sam Ridley, gets away from him just a bit high. So we'll run through our defensive alignment for East Coast Sox. We do have Sam Ridley, the Northport. The Northport native. I think the coach wanted that ball inspected because it hit the fence so hard, whether it had any scuffs or cuts in it or anything like that.
That's some next level stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, now look, we try to pitch hard, but I don't know if we've necessarily learned how to, Greg Maddox,
There's a foul ball for strike number 1, 1-1 count.
find a little scuff on there, and then you can make it break another 5.5 inches.
One of my favorite Greg Maddox stories he tells about. I think he was facing the Mets, or it was a big game, and there's a nice strike called on the corner for Sam Ridley. And but anyway, he talks about there was a ball that got a cut in it, and
yes, I know this story.
It didn't get thrown out. He kept it and he used it to his advantage, and just diced up.
Oh my gosh.
Just was dicing up some people. And he said after he had thrown it several times and wanted to keep that ball, he said I think there was a ball, it got in the dirt or something, they were going to throw it out, and he said, heck no, give me that ball back.
Yeah.
He wanted to keep that ball because it had a cut and he could manipulate the ball and put it anywhere he wanted to. So it looks like we have a full count here on the batter. The leadoff batter, this is Springer, number 10, the shortstop for the Old Liners. And there's a swing and a miss for the first strikeout of the game.
Hey!
Really nice job, Sam, coming back there.
Attaboy, Sam!
Had a few wild pitches, but came back strong in the zone there and struck him out with a nice fastball in the inner half.
Build up one, here we go.
But then Maddox said that after a couple of batters, and he was just dicing people up, the ball got fouled out of play.
Finally got fouled out.
And he was so mad. That's going to be ball 1 low. It misses.
Change up.
This is O'Malley, the center fielder for the Old Liners.
Trent O'Malley.
Trent O'Malley.
He's a
legend.
famous.
He's a legend in youth league sports, travel ball sports. I remember the first time I ever saw him play. There's a ball driven to left field. It looks like it is going to drop. Oh, and bounces over the head of Wallace. And so Trent is able to move up to second base on what really should have been maybe I don't know if we were just playing a little bit too deep there. Couldn't get to it, but
I do feel like he's out there pretty deep now that I'm looking.
yeah, it took a big bounce off this turf. Balls will do that very often. You'll see balls that if they're close to the fence, they'll just bounce right over the fence for a ground rule double.
Coach right then just brought our left fielder in as we were thinking about it.
But I remember first time I saw Trent O'Malley play, he was pitching in bracket play. It was big, huge tournament that we went to. It was 12U.
Was it in East Cobb?
No, it was in Houston, Texas, actually.
Oh, okay.
And he was pitching, and at the 12U level, the mounds are closer than the 60 foot, 6 inches they are now. They were at like 50 inches.
Yeah,
50
right at
feet,
50.
Right at 50
50
feet. And he was throwing, I'm standing behind the radar gun. He's throwing 81, 82.
I seen the same exact thing.
As a 12-year-old.
Which
and it
is
was
screaming.
Oh, it was the fastest I'd ever seen a pitch thrown at that age group. Oh, almost just missed high on that pitch.
Yeah, he was on the ZT national team. I saw him come on the mound one time it was the last inning of a tie ball game, and it was in East Cobb. It was one of the big tournaments. And
Yeah.
the Noah kid was pitching for the other team.
Oh yeah.
And
I never have known how to say Noah's last name.
Noah
Jeromovic. There's a ground ball to Reese Parker, who. Oh. It looked like Reese was
gonna go
He
to
was
three.
thinking about going to 3 to get the lead runner, and then he bobbled the ball just for a second, then fires it across the infield, and it was high. The tall 6'2" first baseman had to jump as high as he could to catch the ball, and so he was up in the air when he caught it, and the runner beat it out. So we got Malden coming in to talk to the infield. Sam's done his job. He has a strikeout,
a bloop hit,
fly ball to left field, and then an easy ground ball that you feel like maybe should have been out of the inning right there.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, we got a battle. This is not our first time to kind of having some hiccups, early on in the first inning. I did like, the fact that we batted first and got on the board first. That was a big change from the last 2 days. Last 2 days we've waited several innings before we kind of gotten started with the bats.
Correct.
So I would, comebacks are exciting and fun, but it's not something you want to have to rely on game after game after game.
I agree.
Much prefer to get out in the lead and make the other team chase you. But Old Liners have something in action right now with runners at first and second. And there's a foul ball back behind us. Hit! These stands here at the Spain Park Veterans Park complex have really nice shade coverings over them. There's a ground ball through the hole. Reese does stop it in the outfield, but well too late to make a play anywhere. So the runner will score. O'Malley,
Hey, good pitch.
O'Malley scores from third. Another ground ball right there by
Good pitch, Sam.
Sam. Really like where
Sam's
he's
doing good. So all he needs to do is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Don't change anything.
Don't let any of these little hits bother him. This first inning, it's fine.
Old Liners do tie the game up 1-1 on the RBI single. There's a fly ball deep.
Wide.
Not too deep.
That was good.
White's camped under and records the out for out number 2.
Yep. So
I was gonna say that was deep. It was deep for the shortstop. I thought that's a ball that's kind of in betweener, where shortstop could have gone back for it, or the left fielder comes up, and so Wyatt quickly called Reese Parker off, makes that catch.
so we're pitching good. Hey, real good.
Sambo.
Hey, I almost said Lance. Hey, real good, Sam.
So we've got Old Liners catcher up to bat, number 22.
Dad, I've got bleacher seats in my wagon on the brother's leg.
There's a big swing and miss by the catcher.
Way to go, Sam!
Runner moves over to second base. We have runners at second and third now with 2 outs. This will be a big crucial out here for East Coast defense. Leave those runners stranded after extending. Seems like we've kind of extended the inning with a couple of one for sure error and one unfortunate bounce. And it's a little bit of an off-speed pitch that missed low.
Hey, good pitch.
Batter just
It
held
was
back.
a changeup, which he left it down. Now, if I'm guessing, if he comes back after that changeup and tunnels that pitch with a fastball outside corner right here.
And leaves that one up high.
And he
This is I was looking up the catcher's name, Cole Almaroth. Cole Almaroth. An unusual name. Sam works out of the windup and misses high, so that's going to be ball 4 for his first walk of the game, but not a walk that hurts us right here other than just we had the little extra. They had open base after the runners had stolen second and third. And
hey, you look good, Sam.
do have a courtesy runner coming on. Number 24 will run for Almaroth, the catcher for the Old Liners national team.
Another athletic fella jogging off the field right there.
Yep.
There's
So I have
lot
a
of
lefty.
Those athletic.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
strike right there to start out the count.
Attaboy. Malden calling in pitches. Wide in 5. Yeah.
And just misses
Hey, good
off
miss.
of the corner.
Good miss.
This is the Old Liners' second baseman, number 44. And I'm going to have problems with his first and last name. I believe his first name is Devrim Prell. Devrim Prell is my best guess.
Hey, do we know where Trent O'Malley's from?
There's a nice strike. I believe he's from the Virginia
Nice job, one.
area.
Fill it
I
up.
know this team is out of Maryland, mainly.
Okay, so do you think the reason I was asking? So this team, so the Oil Liners, I automatically thought Texas.
Oh, you thought? I believe the organization is out of Maryland.
Okay,
Or at
so
least this team is.
because he's picked up on many.
Oh yeah, he's
the highest, best teams.
true.
And it wouldn't surprise me, like, if this is, some of his friends.
Right.
Like, they're wanting to go enjoy.
And there misses ball. You see, should be a full count right here, I believe. Runners will be moving with a full count and 2 outs. So really looking to Sam to entice a swing right here by the batter. Sam steps off to reset himself and maybe get a different sign. Wasn't comfortable with the pitch.
Right here, he just needs to come right at him.
Yeah, runners are moving now, and it's going to be, unfortunately, ball 4 there on the full count. Leaves it up high, so the Old Liners move another run across the plate to take the 2-1 early lead here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, he can adjust that. Small adjustment. You got that?
Let your defense work, one. Here we go.
You got it, Sam.
There it is.
Oh, nice. Oh, a strike called, but a ball that caromed off the mitt. Kind of looked like he caught it on the heel of the glove and
it
squirted away to his glove side. So runner does score on the pass ball.
Here we go.
Was a strike called on the pitch.
Way to go, Sam.
Yeah, it was a strike. It was a good pick. It hit the inside corner. Maybe Christian was set up outside or something, and
Coulda got
and it went in, but for a strike. Good pick.
And there's another strike, almost in the same exact spot.
Hey, boy, Sam.
You ready, defense?
Looking up their roster and where their
Vince,
kids
you're
are
right here.
from,
Let's
yes, the O'Malley kid is from Great Falls, Virginia. So I was correct on
Okay.
that. But the rest of this team,
Yeah.
oh, just
Hey,
misses. Really good spot right there by
Good
Sam.
spot.
looks like the majority of the rest of the team is from all over in Maryland. There's one player from New Jersey, one from Delaware. Oh, there's a pass ball, but it caroms off the brick wall and comes right back to Christian Thompson. Really good job of Christian there to spin around quickly and field that ball, or it could have got away into the infield and the runner could have scored.
Yeah. It was headed back to Sam, the pitcher.
Runner comes down. There's strike 3 on the outer half called. A strike 3 looking backwards K.
Hey,
Get us out of the inning. So the Old Liners do score 3 runs, and you feel like Sam is pitching very well right there. I mean, those are 3
way out of that
undeservable runs. Let's say we should have been out way earlier than that.
Way earlier. Honestly, the score should be 1-0.
Yeah.
I feel safe to say that.
Yeah. But we will live for another inning, so we've got some work cut out for us. Hopefully, Sox bats stay hot, and we come back and get those runs. So we'll take a short little break. They're on call from Baltimore.
Yeah, I see that.
One New Jersey, one Virginia, one
straight up northeast team.
All right, so leading off here for the Sox is Lance Sharpless. Land takes ball 1 away. East Coast Sox have to play a little catch up now after giving up 3 runs there in the bottom of the first inning. That's a strike taken there by Land, who's playing third base. Land showed some of his versatility and being able to play. He's played third base. He's was our starting pitcher in game 1 of pool play. Oh, there's a strike taken there. That off-speed floater. He's played second base, played outfield. Very, very versatile player. He works with a 1-2 count. And that's going to be strike 3 called on the outside corner. Out number 1 for East Coast. Brings up Wyatt Wallace, the left fielder. Ball 1 left up high. Gonna check and see what the ooh, that ball just barely misses Wyatt. Bounces off the bricks and comes right back to the catcher. This backstop behind home plate has about a 2.5 foot brick wall at the bottom of the fence. Oh, that's a strike taken there. And then after that, it goes up to a chain link fence the rest of the way. So depending on what height the ball comes in and strikes the backstop is going to have different reactions to the ball, where it's going to bounce. There's a swing and a miss for second strike on Wallace. Just checking the pitcher's speed. Oh, that's a ball lifted high. It is floating back. Oh, it stays in play, but catcher and neither the catcher or first baseman were able to get to the ball. Right in front of the East Coast Sox dugout. Looked like it was going to carry out of play, but it stayed in play just barely. So we have a 2-2 count here on White Wallace. There's an off speed that is chopped right back at the pitcher, who made a little bit of an errant high throw to first base. First baseman is able to recover and make the out for the 1-3 put out. So that brings Grady Bledsoe to the plate with 2 outs in the inning. That's going to be a strike call. This opposing pitcher is his name is Topher Thatch. Topher Thatch, and he's been kind of hanging around the high 70s, 76, 77, 78 range. And then drops back his curveball. Looks like mainly has been in the 63 to 65 range. A swing and miss by Grady. Even the count 1-1. And a sharp ground ball to third base. Comes over, makes the throw. And that will be the final out of the top of the second with the 5-3 put out. So we have a strikeout and 2 ground outs to end the inning, 3 up, 3 down. So not exactly what we were looking for there from East Coast, but we need to come out and have a good defensive inning and hold them right there. And
Glad to see Grady swing the bat there. Like, you got to swing the bat in order to put it in play, I think. And I think that's how it works.
yeah, we've taken a lot of strikes. So could be a little bit more aggressive maybe at the plate.
I mean, you got to at least freaking swing. That's fine if you strike out if you're taking it. Jesus.
All right, here we go for Sam Ridley's second inning of work. He'll be facing the third baseman for the O-liners. This is Maddox, number 24. Sam starts out with a called strike, and then peppers another one, just misses off the plate. This is Sean Madden. I believe I said Maddox, but this is Sean Madden, third baseman for the O-liners. That's going to be a ball 2 that misses in the dirt.
Relax, 1. Here we go.
Oh, there's a nice strike call right on the corner of the plate. I feel like Sam's really done a good job at hitting his spots. And there's a ball driven to right field, but it's going to be foul. Bounces over the fence in the far right corner. And there's going to be a ground ball to Grady Bledsoe at second base. Nice little easy throw over to first base to Costa Mahan for the 4-3 put out for the first out of the inning. So with 1 out in the inning, brings up number 5. Waiting for his name to pop up on the updated roster. This is Drew Omen as he takes strike 1. There's a 1-1 count. Drew Omen is, he is playing. There's strike 2 swinging by Omen.
Fill up 1. Nice pitch.
This is the left fielder for the O-liners. A 1-2 count by Sam Ridley. So he delivers and just misses high. Sam works out of the windup and comes, and a strike. 3 swinging off the arm of Sam Ridley. Really nice job right there. I believe that's Sam's 3rd strikeout of the game.
I'm going to settle in 1. Here we go.
There's a ball lifted. Looks like Costa Mahan's got a beat on it, and he does. The quick-footed Mahan gets on that ball very quickly and retires that batter. 1 pitch, 1 out, which are my favorite type of outs to be had. So really good inning right there for Sam Ridley, who bounced back with a 3-up, 3-down inning. Get the Sox back in the dugout quickly and ready to go to work with the bats. We'll take a short break. Good, Sam?
Hey, what is it, guys? 2-1?
3.
3-1. Hey, let's get them runs, guys. Let's go.
Got a gallon of water last night.
And here we get started with the third inning, top of the third. I'm sorry, top of the... Oh, Hudson McAllister fouls a pitch off. Hudson is an extra hitter in this lineup today. He and Christian Thompson trading out places behind the plate. So he takes strike two rather, inside corner right there. It's really good to have, you know, multiple catchers that can swap out and keep fresh legs. But if their bats are hot and you want to keep them in the lineup, you can use them as an extra hitter. And there's a good job right there of battling and fouling off that pitch. Staying alive, McAllister is.
Here we go, 3-2.
There's a ball served into left field and carrying down the left field line. That will be a, I think, I was going to say it was a good job right there of just serving that ball, you know, not trying to do too much with the ball. With two strikes, serving it into left field, right down the line over the third baseman's head. There's a big swing and miss by Ridley. We do have Harlem Fuller, the leadoff batter for the Sox, that's on deck. There's ball high. So 1-1 count. Be a great time for Sam to get a hit and help his own cause. Oh! Ball dropped down just in time for a breaking ball strike two call, so 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch right there. I bet he goes back to it.
Pitcher shakes off the first signal from the catcher, comes set, ready to deliver, and it's a fastball high that is swung on and missed by Ridley. So we have one out rather in the inning with Harlem Fuller up to bat. Harlem walked his first at bat and was able to come around and score on the stole second, was able to come around and score on the RBI single by Christian Thompson. And it's a first pitch swinging by Fuller, just barely missed. Fouled it off into the backstop.
Superman, let's do it right here, right here, right here.
And that's going to be ball one in the dirt, in the carpet, whatever you want to call it, the brown carpet. It's not really dirt, no dirt to be found anywhere on any of these fields. You just have dark brown turf. And a swing and a miss.
Go, Harlem.
That was an off-speed pitch that fooled Harlem, was a little bit out in front of it. Harlem does call time in the box as the pitcher held for a long, long count, staring back at McAllister at second base. Nice, Harlem can... Oh, that ball's off the plate. Home side old liners really wanted that call, but runs it to a 2-2. Harlem was shaking his head that he was adamant that was not a strike. Second baseman holding McAllister. Oh, a swing and a miss on the off speed. You know, it's Brad, what I've seen from this pitcher is he's done a fantastic job of mixing up his pitches, and his fastball is not overpowering, but there's such a big drastic difference between his fastball and his breaking pitch, his off-speed changeup. Is really keeping the East Coast Sox bats at bay as of right now. Kind of hard to get a read on what to expect from him, but it brings in Jackson Moore, who fouls the ball off back into the backstop. Jackson Moore is our right fielder for today's game and leaves that one up high. Good take. Really would like to see McAllister brought around to score with the leadoff double. The pitcher steps off and takes a few steps towards McAllister, who's getting his lead. Comes back set, ready to deliver. And there's a fastball that is fouled off over onto the field adjacent to us. And the Old Liners head coach calls time to go and speak with his pitcher for just a moment. Got a 2-2 count here on Jackson Moore as they discuss things. We'll just take a short little break.
Interesting time to call timeout.
Yeah.
Hey, if we can keep you over here today, we will. Hey,
We're supposed to have cloud cover, right?
we had two emergencies that go down.
He had 2 plays yesterday. He got wobbly towards the end of his second. I got the 2 today. We'll see if this cloud cover material.
I got water if you need it.
I appreciate that.
All right, conference is over. Wasn't a little bit of an unusual time to go conference with the pitcher with a 2-2 count. 1 out in the inning, runner at second. Jackson Moore settles in. And another swing and a miss. So after the leadoff double, East Coast leaves the runner stranded, not able to move him up with 3 straight strikeouts. Brings up Sam Ridley for his 3rd inning of work. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Old Liners 3, East Coast 1.
Definitely some music would be good. Oh, is that your phone? I'd like to play that song out loud. Yeah.
right, we get started back in action. O-liners here in the bottom of the third inning, up 3-1. We'll start this inning with their leadoff batter, number 10, who serves that one into left field. And Wyatt retreats on a couple of steps and is able to turn and make the catch for 1 pitch, 1 out for Sam Ridley here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Trent O'Malley,
Way to go, Wyatt!
the center fielder for the O-liners.
Flip those hips.
We got a
Sam, let's go.
base hit in the first inning that bounced off the turf and over our left fielder's head and was able to advance to second base. Never did check to see how they officially scored that, whether it was a double or... And there's going to be strike one by Sam Ridley. Strike 2 called.
Finish him right here, Sam. Here we go.
Did look it up, and they actually gave Trent a single and then advanced to the second on the air. They ruled it an error. So the East Coast does have 2 errors in the game so far. Sam is now on, he's right around pitch number 47, 48. He's had 3 strikeouts. And there's a ball chopped right back to the left-hander. And just lets it tip off the edge of his glove between his legs. He's not able to, I think he was kind of worried about getting turned because he is a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, he was.
Hold up, here we go.
He was going to turn, make the full turn.
Just an unfortunate
Ready, double play, guys.
error right there by the pitcher, allows the runner on base.
Good pitch. He executed.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball really, really well. But now the third error in 3 innings, a little pick off, throws the ball over to Costin. Brings up
Sam.
the extra hitter for the O-liners is number 21, Jenkins. Looking at Sam's box score, has given up 3 runs off of 2 hits, but all 3 runs are unearned runs as of right now. There's a strike. He's now sitting at 40, right at 49 pitches in his 3 innings of work. There's a ball sharply fouled back. Thankfully not hitting our camera like it did 2 days ago.
We're at the right angle over here to minimize the chances of a direct.
We took an
Right back.
absolute, I tell you what, you lose track of what day it is. I'm not really even 100% sure of what day this is right now. We've been playing ball there's a runner is moving, and it's a slow chopper to Lance Sharpless, who fires across. Oh, and it's going to be high and caroms into right field. Jackson Moore is able there to retrieve the ball. So the batter rather, stays at first base. O'Malley is able to move all the way around to third base.
That
So now
should be the third out of the inning, or
Yes, it should have been a third out of the inning. So here we
now-
are. Here we are with back-to-back errors. It's our 4th error of the game. Makes it very, very difficult
to win.
Period.
It makes it hard to win.
Yeah. The old unwritten rule is errors and walks turned into runs. So got a challenge here for East Coast with runners on first and third, 1 out. Very similar to the first inning of work, where we get the first strikeout of the inning, get the first out, retire the leadoff batter, and then things come unraveled a little bit. All right, so that'll bring up
All right.
number 9, the first baseman for the Old Liners, Andrew Black. And there's a ball on the inside. Just misses. It just missed the strike zone and also just missed the belly of the batter. And that's ball 2 high. 2-0 count.
Let's go, Sox!
Sam steps off for just a moment to reset. Runner at first. Back to the bag. And there's going to be a ball
Now, hey, here's
lifted down the
thing.
left field line, but it is foul for the strike.
All right, here's how this works. How many outs we got?
1.
1 out, 2 errors. That's when the base hit or nice shot somewhere is coming. Eventually, like it shows up in the middle of that.
Well, good teams will make you pay when you make mistakes, give them extra outs. So, but let's help Sam. Oh, there's a ball just absolutely smoked, but it is foul. He pulled that ball hard. So we do have 2 strikes on the batter. I believe it's a 2-2 count if I'm not mistaken. But I could be. I have before. Runner is running on the high pitch. Christian, little pump fake to second and then throws it down to third. So we have runners now at second and third with a full count. Infielders are moving in on the graph. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Yeah, that ball was well elevated out of the zone. Would have been ball 4.
One more, here we go.
But a huge strikeout there by Sam Ridley, number 1. Let's see if he can get ahead of this next batter, number 19. This is Cody Smith, the DH, who's batting for the pitcher. Starts off 1-0. There's a ground ball to second base. Got the chance to get out of the inning. Grady throws it high, but oh, come on! No way!
Oh, come on!
That's not even close! That's not even close! He came up but right back on it. That's not even close. That is a ball that was thrown high. Costin had to jump up, straight up in the air, comes right back down on the bag, beats the runner, but the official in the field calls it safe. They're conferencing about it, and they're going to – that's terrible. That's terrible. That's awful, Blue.
I've got to be 100% to be able to overturn a call, and I'm not 100. He was 2 steps short.
I mean, that's a terrible call. I'm going to leave it at that. That's an awful call. Man.
Here we go, boys! Let's go! Let's get it out! Let's go, guys!
Got to be better than that.
Here we go! You guys do it right here, 2 outs!
The only issue is where the errors got us in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
In the first place.
But, we have errors in the field by East Coast, but then there's a really, really bad error by the officials. And I mean, it's one thing if it's a bang bang. That was not a bang bang play. That was an easy call by the official in the field. Just absolutely botches the call.
Keep filling it up, one. Here we go. Stay ahead.
So now it would be 5 errors by East Coast Sox.
We're just, good grief.
Comes a point where you got it. The runner is moving, and Christian gives it a pump fake.
Good grief. Like we're putting ourselves into this situation.
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
Like we shouldn't be in the situation where we, 8 a.m. baseball after we are on our 15th game. Seems like in a row. West Palm Beach.
Had one day off. Had Friday off.
We're for real. It's like it's a game every single day.
And there's gonna be a call strike on the inside corner.
Best pitch. Here we go.
This is the catcher. There's a coming home. And they're going to call a balk on the pitcher there.
I didn't know a slide step was a ball.
No, don't do it, Sam. I need to do that. You know what I mean?
So are we 100%? Are we 100% on the call? Because that's what he said. He wasn't going to make the call unless he was 100%. That's why he didn't overrule the call at first. He wasn't 100%. I'm just wondering, are we 100% on that balk call?
Again,
What's curious is the official that's in the field did not make the balk call. It's the one behind the home plate who's got to be looking through the catcher and the batter and the strike zone, and he makes that call.
Now, obviously, Malden's having the right conversation with him, but again, it's our own dang fault.
I'm sure
it's a brilliant call by the other coach to try to steal home.
Especially on a lefty pitcher.
Well, on a lefty pitcher, everything's going wrong for us at the moment. This is also going to run the game out of time.
Sure is a long, long discussion whether it was a balk or not a balk. Unfortunately, that's going to be the 5th run. 100%. Here we go, guys.
So
the official does stick with the balk call.
Our Sox are going to have to prove that they're a good hitting team.
Do have a 2-2 count on the batter. There's a ball lifted. It's going to be foul ball outside the fence.
Hey, good pitch.
That's going to be a ball straight back to him. Not able to.
You got to get there.
Taking advantage.
Bitter or better? Let's choose better. Let's go.
All right.
We only need one. Let's go.
This is like getting where I don't even want to know the score.
Yeah.
There's going to be ball 4 on the check swing from 22, so it makes the score 6-1 now. all 6 unearned runs at this point. And look at the box score. I believe we've got 5 errors in the field. Sam steps over to a little pick first base. That's going to be ball 1 low. It's number 44, Prell, second baseman.
Way to go, Sam!
There's going to be a ball in the hole. Let's see, backhanded by Reese. There's a long throw. It's up the right field line that pulls first baseman Costa Mahan off the bag there. It's a nice innocent little ground ball. It just was placed in the exact spot where it's going to be a very tough play. Hard to be that far going the opposite direction to get enough on that. There's a swing and a foul ball back into Christian Thompson, who is doubled over in some pain right now. Trying to catch his breath here a little bit.
Good, Christian.
And a pair of glasses. So Christian Thompson's able to get his breath, and so with 2 outs and runners at first and second, Ridley comes set and fires it low for ball 1. This is the extra hitter. Ball is back behind the official. Got James Bowman, the extra hitter for Old Liners, up to bat.
Build up 1.
Struck out his first at bat. There's ahead 2-0 right here in this at bat. And there's a ground ball up the middle, just outside the reach. And that's going to be an RBI single. Hey, let's go! Let's go! Hey, body language, let's go!
Here we go.
Hey, you've done it to yourselves. Let's go. Pick yourselves up.
Let's go right here. Keep pitching on.
Don't look for help. Let's go. There's a foul ball off to the right side. That's going to be strike 2. Foul back into the backstop.
Hey, build them up. Let's change the momentum, B.
Bryant, throw it in.
You're looking good if you're not in the game right now. I'll tell you that.
Margot breaking out the watermelon. And there's a chopper to the shortstop who will go and step on the bag himself. Takes that for the final out. So it was a very long and painful inning. Should have been a possible 3-up, 3-down situation.
Boys, let's do this right now.
But
right
instead
here.
gives up 4 unearned runs there in the inning with one. There were 3 errors by the defense and 1 error by the officials, and so that makes us a 7-1 ball game. Headed to the top of the 4th inning, and the Sox really need to get working with the bats, get some base runners on, and we'll take a short break.
Hey, gotta get it started right here, tonight. Let's go. Everybody hit, boys.
We got Jackson Moore coming.
Right here, tonight. Let's go. All right, let's go, tonight.
So we're starting off the 4th inning with Reese Parker. Takes strike 1 called. And that's going to be ball 1 off the plate. Do have Christian Thompson, the catcher, on deck as Reese takes another ball high.
Good eye. Here we go, tonight.
This needs to be the inning where East Coast gets back into the game right here, maybe settles down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset right here as a assistant announcer to the game. I got to reset. I mean, all of that was self-inflicted.
There's a drive to right center, and oh man, center fielder. That's a really nice hit right there by the lefty. Drives it into right center, but the center fielder does a really good job of moving over there. O'Malley with a little bit better speed than I probably thought he had. Moves over for the catch. Probably had him shaded a little bit that way anyway, with Reese
He
being
was
a
shaded
dead,
a little bit.
really a dead pool hitter most of the time. There's Christian Thompson.
Here we go, Christian.
Takes a called strike 1 to begin the count. And that's going to be ball 1 off the plate on the off-speed pitch missing. 1-1 count here for Christian in the top of the 4th. 1 out with the old liners leading 7-0. And there's a breaking pitch. And it's going to be fielded by the third baseman, thrown over for the 5-3 put out. So 2 quick outs here for the Sox. Brings up Costin Mahan to the plate.
Yeah, the old Oilers.
And the coach will, looks like he's going out for a conference. He does have
great time for him to start calling a bunch of timeouts.
looks like
Just
it's,
burn that clock a little bit.
that's pretty much all this is maybe give his, does have a pitcher up. Hasn't started to throw, just stretching in the bullpen. But
He's
here
probably
with-
looking at a pitch count.
Yeah,
I mean, he's obviously looking at a pitch count.
and trying to burn as much time as possible. I mean,
Yeah, they're giving
there's
knuckles.
there's legitimately no strategic baseball reason to go out and make that talk right there with 2 outs in the inning and nobody on.
Yeah, other than to burn time.
Yeah,
And again, they have somebody warming up, but it doesn't look like
he's not throwing. He's just stretching with his
not
J
throwing.
band.
He's going to come in next inning.
That's just a a way of burning a little bit of time. So that brings Costa Mahan up to bat. That ball is fouled way, way back.
That is a massive pull.
Here we go, Costa.
He
Ball's in the dirt. Yeah, Costin hit the big home run in yesterday's game, the 3-run home run to win 7-6, and
got us out of a sloppy game.
he switched bats for the first time in this summer. Went with his old bomb bat that he's had for about 2 years, and had been using the Victus bat.
That real nice,
The
pretty
nice
bat.
bat you've been talking about.
Pretty.
That nice, pretty bat that his mom picked out for him. But he switched to the bomb bat yesterday and hits that home run. There's ball 2 taken up high.
Because his mama might have to go put that up, that pretty one up on the mantle.
She was excited about that bat. She picked out all the colors and
It looked good.
customization.
It was.
And there's the ball fouled off back into the backstop.
Nice swing.
Hey,
right
stay
there.
locked in, 2. Stay locked in, 2. Come on. Come on. Win it. Go to work.
Oh, dude, I'm expecting some
Costa
awesome
Mahan with a
stuff, dude.
2-2. Yeah. There's that floater he leaves up high. So for a full count.
Good eye right there, Costin.
Really good job of taking that one high. And that's going to be ball 4 low. Really good at bat right there by Costa Mahan. Fouled off a few good pitches and gets the 2-out walk. So we'll see if with Land Sharpless, third baseman, coming up to bat, we can get something going offensively and bat a little bit here with two outs in the inning. Do have a swing and miss. There's going to be ball 1 in the turf. Costin with a very short lead. Gets his secondary. And ball sharply fouled back into the backstop by Sharpless.
We go 1.
Pitcher comes set. And that's going to be ball off the plate. The catcher slides out on his knees to catch the ball. There's a sharp ground ball to shortstop and just flips the ball over. Makes a good play. Makes an easy play. Ball hit right to him, an easy ground ball, flips it over to retire the inning as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Potentially have a new pitcher coming out. We will take a look. Jackson Moore was warming up in the bullpen. Whew.
Boy,
Looks like we will have a pitching change for East Coast. Number 29, Jackson Moore. He will switch with Sam Ridley. Sam will go out to right field where Jackson was, and Jackson will come to the mound. He was down in the bullpen warming up during that inning while we were batting. So this will be Jackson's first work pitching he's had on the mound this tournament.
I see you, Jacket. Good to see y'all. Hey, Jordan. Where are y'all at? Here, man.
Man, this is strange. Very strange.
So it does retire Ridley's outing. 3 innings of pitching, gave up 4 hits, had 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 7 runs scored, but all 7 runs unearned runs. Topped out at 84 miles an hour. Topher Thatch will be interesting to see if he comes out for another inning of work. I don't think he will, but he was at 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. He topped out at 78 miles an hour. That's going to be ball high in the zone for ball 1 from Jackson Moore, the new pitcher.
Jackson!
And there's a pitch right just off the plate. Misses. This is number 5, Drew Oman, the left fielder for the O-liners. There's a nice strike right down the middle of the plate, right down Broadway. O-liners came into this game at 2-2 in their pool play games. So this is an extremely important game for them to be able to potentially make the bracket play.
You got Jackson! You got it, bud!
With our win yesterday, that secured a spot in the bracket play, we believe, for East Coast, but this
will definitely send us on down.
With a potential loss, we still are going to win our pool, but we potentially could drop several seedings in the bracket and take the top 64.
That mean what it means is, you know, if you drop down and you're more towards the middle, there's a bunch of teams in the middle that are definitely in game 1 are going to have a real good
guy, yeah.
Like, because they're going to bring their dude. Game 1, they're going to bring him. So, which is fine.
There's a ball that's bunted right in front of home plate, and it's going to be.
I think that was the catcher's.
Christian was a little late getting out, bouncing out, and that's a long way to have the pitcher come cover a bunt.
Something seemed off right there.
I feel like
that's a
catcher's ball. I mean, it was literally in the dirt, right on the edge.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way they can get there.
Yeah, it just that's going to go down as a base hit, but more of a mental error than anything. So we have the first 2 runners on base. Another bunt that's fouled off to the backstop.
You got it, Jackson!
Another bunt that is fielded And Costa makes a really good job of reaching out for it in foul territory, and then kind of jump frogs the
this coach,
batter sliding in.
Everything's rolling for the other team. I mean, rolling perfect. Like you couldn't draw it up any better. So they got one out.
One out, runners at second and third.
With Trent O'Malley up.
Who has been given some gifts, both at bats. That he had.
You can't give him too many gifts, I got to say.
No, a really nice pitch there, but called off the plate by Jackson Moore. We do have the infield in on the grass. Which is really, I say the grass, they're on the green part as opposed to the brown part. It's all the same. Same surface, just a different color. All right, there's that ball lifted high, to almost to the fence. It is caught right at the warning track, almost up against the fence. And runner from third tags up and scores. Runner from second tags up and moves to third with 2 outs now.
I'm just going to tell everybody, if Trent O'Malley does not get under that one, it is still going in the air right now. He caught that on the fence.
Backed up to the fence. Left field line showing 334 down the left field line, and he was probably about 10 paces inside of the foul pole line there. A really good job of Wyatt going back and keeping a track on that ball.
No joke. Just
that ball was so high and deep.
That's the hardest fly ball that you can catch.
Does make the score 8-1. I believe that was potentially the first earned run that we've given up in the game. Oh, nice pitch right there by Jackson on the inner half. This is up high for ball. This is number 21, the extra hitter, Jenkins, Aiden Jenkins. There's a ball lifted back behind us, foul over the backstop. Not sure where that ball landed. There's a nice job right there on the line drive with the one hopper to Costa Mahan. Stays down, makes the play, and goes and steps on the bag to record the third out of the inning. So here we head to the top of the fifth inning. Now 8-1 Old Liners. Sox have a lot of work to do to get back into this ball game, but it starts right here in the top of the fifth. Expect to see a new pitcher potentially for the Old Liners, so we'll see. Take a short break.
I mean, luckily it don't.
That's it. But it is. It is and it is.
Oh, it's terrible. I would swap out almost a whole bunch of people right now if I'm the coach. 100%.
All right, here we go back in action. We've got Wyatt Wallace up to bat, the left fielder, who made a really, really nice play, catching the ball, a towering fly ball, all the way back to the fence. There's ball 2 in the at-bat.
They have they brought in, it looks like a pretty lefty. He's trying to find the zone, but he's pretty athletic, lefty, strong lefty.
Catcher going out to talk to the pitcher with a 3-0 count.
I tell you what, this game, like all I can think about right now is how soon I can get to my truck to take one of my heartburn pills.
It is a hard pill to swallow.
I mean, I'm going to eat
Unintended.
it. I mean, because my heartburn right now is escalated.
Well, there's ball 4, walk on for Wyatt Wallace, who starts the inning off the right way, getting on base, getting a leadoff batter. It brings up second baseman Grady Bledsoe into hit for the Sox. Takes ball 1 in tight, almost grazing his jersey. So the 5th pitch in a row. Sure.
One of those rosin bags.
Rosin bags. And big swing and miss by Grady Bledsoe.
Let's go, Grady!
Lead to even the count 2-2.
You know, Grady's due for a big hit.
Lefty delivers inside. Takes that to make
We'll take that.
full count.
Catcher's lined away, and pitcher missed inside, and looked pretty good.
Full count pitch, and it's going to be inside for another walk, the second walk of the inning, as the O-liners quickly have another pitcher already in the bullpen warming up. A righty that's in the bullpen, number 24.
Oh, frustration on the coach over there.
Yeah,
Here we go, honey!
the last thing you want to do as a new pitcher coming in is come throw a ball, especially with a big lead, and there's another one right into the dirt, spiking it.
Here comes another.
Pitcher now the catcher. I'm sorry, the head coach has come out for another conference call, and is immediately calling for the pitcher in the pen to come into the game.
This is not necessarily a burn the clock situation. The coach is very frustrated with 9 straight balls.
All right, so
what's the official score? Like, sometimes I don't even want to know. But what is it right this second?
right now it is 8-1. 8-1. The O-liners have 5 hits and East Coast has 5 errors, so we're kind of tied in that category. I don't think that's bad math, but anyway. Do have a new pitcher, number 24, so that Lee Santoro will be retired after pitching to 2 batters and walking the first 2 batters, and then we do have a ball 1 on McAllister. So the new pitcher is Sean Madden. Big, strong, athletic build pitcher.
Okay, so tomorrow starts bracket play, right?
That is correct. We got the round of 64, the top 60. There are 148 teams here at the 14U WWBA, and you've got the top 64 will make it to bracket. You have all your pool winners that will automatically make it, and then after that they take the they fill the field with the best remaining records. There's going to be out of 149 teams, 48 teams, you're going to have a ton of ties and stuff like that. So it goes to runs allowed, and so even if we're not able to make this comeback, which I fully expect us to, but if we are not able to, we are still going to win our pool and draw a rather high seed. We'll be in the probably top 20 going into bracket play. Obviously, the higher the better.
Yeah, and also at that point in time, it's the luck of the draw. Like, and you could argue that it doesn't even matter because you're going to, I mean, now you don't want to be low, right? But if you're in there top half, it kind of doesn't matter because you're about to see all the best pitching everybody's got.
The WWBA is definitely, it is a marathon tournament. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon tournament played over 7 days.
Tomasino.
So Hudson McAllister comes in back to bat with a 1-0 count, but a new pitcher.
We could use the same hit he got last time.
Oh, takes strike one. Very questionable call right there, but goodness gracious. Certainly don't need an official to continue to help out the O-liners. There's going to be a ball low, maybe a little bit of a makeup call there. That looked like a better pitch than the first one. A 2-1 count here on McAllister, who doubled his first at bat down the left field line. Unfortunately, was stranded. There's ball 3 up high. He had that leadoff double early on and
Keep your head in. Keep your head in.
was stranded at second base. Runners at first and second, no outs. 3-1 count. There's going to be a strike called right down the middle. So a full count on McAllister. Bright yellow gloves. Yellow slide mitt in the back pocket. And that's going to be ball 4 off the plate. So we start the inning with 4 straight walks. The pitcher was a little bit confused there.
But it was a legit confused.
Yeah, he thought forgot. He was the ball 3. It was his ball 3, but he started out with a 1-0 count.
He started out with a 1-0 count. And I'll give him some leeway on that for sure.
That may have worked in our favor.
He forgot.
He thought the count was 2-2. He didn't realize it was full count. There's a big swing and miss on strike 1 by Sam Ridley. He was our starting pitcher here and had a lot of bad luck with some errors behind him. And here's sharp hit, single into right field that will score a run. RBI single on the bat of Sam Ridley drives in Wyatt Wallace from third base, and everybody moves up 90 feet. So we still have bases loaded, no outs, and we have the top of the order coming up with Harlem Fuller. Really good job of hitting there by Ridley, hitting it through the hole on the right-hand side. Makes the score 8-2. Strike called there on.
Saw Harlem. He wasn't happy he let that one get by.
That was a good pitch. Maybe hard to hear us with the lawnmower moving behind us. Maybe going to cut a field. Now it's moving off in the distance, and so we.
Harlem's a very strong individual. He could get a hold of one right here.
1-1 count. Oh, and a little tardy on that swing. So a 1-2 count. Hey, be ready on time, kid. Find a way to get some runs in here and make this game interesting. Put a little bit of pressure on the O-liners. The O-liners haven't had really any pressure on this game. And that's going to be strike 3 called looking.
Yeah, that was way too close.
I think Harlem felt it was a little elevated, but it was right down.
It was actually it was
a good pitch.
Outside pitch. It's actually your least favorite pitch to hit.
So it brings up Jackson Moore, who started in right field and then moved now the last inning to the pitcher's mound. Left-handed batter takes ball 1 in tight. Probably if he just stayed still would have hit him, but he did dodge out of the way of the pitch just a little bit.
It's kind of hard to take that one, April.
And this is a towering fly ball
May get a
into
run in,
right
maybe.
center with a strong-armed.
Oh.
Where? No, it's still a live ball. Still a live ball. Slide. He's going to be safe at home. Wow. Really a bad. It was a base running mistake by McAllister, who thought Bledsoe was tagging up. Coach was holding Bledsoe, not sending him.
Which was correct.
Right.
O'Malley threw a missile.
Strong arm center fielder.
And their first baseman cut it correctly.
Wow. Very unfortunate, Vince.
I think that's a sac fly. I would, to make it easy. Give him a sac fly to make that easy. Unless you want to figure that out. What did he do? I wouldn't try to plug in all that.
That dude's like, I'm not messing around. There's a lot of discussion.
Figure out how to
a lot of
score
discussion
that.
back here on how to score that play, and everybody decides it's just going to be a sac fly just to make it easy. We are not MLB statisticians back here. Probably not by rule a sac fly, but we'll take it. We'll take the run.
Yeah, you're right. Like it's.
So with two outs,
I would not want to try to type that in.
So with 2 outs, that brings up Reese Parker with runners at second and third, and that ball is going to be outside. Yeah, I think the correct ruling would be just a regular fly ball, and then there was basically a fielder's choice on trying to get the out. Yeah, they originally threw the ball back to second, thinking the runner didn't tag up, but Hudson did tag up.
Yeah, he definitely tagged.
And so they thought the inning was over for a second, but it was still a live ball. So good job of staying in it. Ooh, there's a pitch off the plate on the inside. There's the ball bounces away from the pitcher.
We sure could use it.
There is an open bag at first with runners at second and third here with 2 outs, but we would love a Reese Parker double in the gap right here. There's a hard line. Oh,
hit well.
Yep, he barreled it. It was a hard hit ball to the first baseman, just right at him, and makes a good play and steps on first to end the inning.
Man,
Sox do get a couple runs back there. Now it's an 8-3 ball game. By the old liners are still ahead, 8-3, headed to the bottom of the 5th.
We're banging this in a minute and a half. We got.
Looks like the officials are going to call the game, potentially with only about a minute and 30 seconds left on the time.
Are we home or visitors?
We are visitors, so they are the home team. So it looks like they're going.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to be negative, but we sucked it up that game.
Here's a minute and less than.
I'm gonna return my old school metal chair.
There's 40 seconds, so they're going to call. They're going to call this time before we're able to even throw a first pitch. So it's.
What's that? Yeah, hey, pitch.
Jackson.
We've got 20 seconds left until we're hitting.
So that is going to be called ball game right there. Sox in this game with a loss, 8-3, with
Thanks, Blue.
7
Good job.
unearned runs given up in the game. A very sloppy defensive effort made by the Sox, but we will go into bracket play. Don't know yet of our time. It'll be either 8 o'clock in the morning or 10:15 will be the time. So 8 o'clock or 10:15, one of those two times. Don't know about our location or time. We'll have to wait until the end of this day to see about everyone else's, how everybody else finishes up in their pool play. So it may not be until much later tonight than we know our exact game time. So we'll send you off. I hope everyone has a blessed day, a safe day, and thank you for tuning in and listening.